Right then, it's been a long time since I've recorded one of these because my new job has like thrown my complete system out of the way. But since I've started, I've managed to get another 3 Generation 1 Skylanders full level, Lightning Rod, Stealth Elf and Dino rank. So today, I'm just jumping straight into it, Dino rank. And I own all the Giants, and then I own True and Boom. I have all the Generation 2 Skylanders, so I'll be able to go straight onto that. We're looking at Dino rank today. He is a fan favourite from the first game. And if you're wondering why he's on a level 10, I didn't level him up in the first game. I literally just kept doing the Sensei Air from to get him the gold, because you can literally just keep farming it. But it's a fan favourite, and you know what? I think he's okay. So Dino rank's a difficult one for me, to be fair, because this was the first time I'd properly played him through. Oh well. But I don't mind him. Like I've enjoyed playing him while I've been playing him. Like he's strong. I'm not gonna deny that he's not strong. See why he's a fan favourite, but I actually never earned Dino rank. My friend did. And my friend really wasn't too keen on him. Like, it was sort of only used in our PvP for like, an emergency. But I'll tell you what, he's really not that bad. I see why he's a fan favourite though. He does a lot of good stuff. His ranging very good though, I'll give him that. Like it on his base throws. So, Dino rank shield though is good. That's it. Farm the life realm for gold, farm the arena for XP, and that's how you get your Skylanders max up. Once I've done all my reviews, once I've done all my reviews for Generation 1, I'm going to start Nuzlockes with Callum. Like, we're both going to pick 2 Skylanders from each element. I'm going to play through the game on hard. Oh dear. You get so much XP from this. So his damage numbers are alright. Like it's weird because they're quite low, but because he's such a defensive character. So his other skill tree is not bad to go down either, but I do prefer this skill tree. I do definitely think this is the way to go with him. Love it, love it. That's like his basic rundown on how he is, but so let's go into his first set of abilities. He's got his basic boomerangs and he's got his basic boomerang shield. Very plain and sounds kind of boring, but it works. He's got his range attack if someone gets too close. You knock him away, simple as. Then he's got his boomerangs deal increased damage, but this is a weird thing because if his boomerangs deal increased damage, I never realised if it increases the actual boomerang shield. This one is kind of pointless because it's just basically I can control where it goes, which you don't really need because most of the time it locks on anyway. Stonefish traps, I used to not even know what this ability did. Like, I remember I used to think it was like bashes one where it pulls 2 up, but they do less damage. But you pull up the fist and then leave like little craters, and if enemies stand on it, the jump up and thingy. Really good ability if you know what to do. Boomerang shield does extra damage and blocks enemy shots. That's an amazing ability. Like, being able to block enemy shots is so useful because he's so short range. Like, you need to close the distance quite quick. I actually like him. I think he's not that bad. Like, I expect him to be like stupid overpowered, but he's good. He's just good. To be fair, since playing through this, I'm actually really surprised with a lot of the Generation 1 Skylanders because I remember really not liking a lot of the Generation 1s. Like, I do like them all, but I do remember a lot of them being kind of eh. But now that I'm actually playing through them all, I actually really enjoy using them. Whoa. Ooh. I say booyah. Yeah, it seems like a good idea at the time. Oh, this Skylander is It does like a weird amount of damage, like it does enough damage. I'm not gonna lie, in the high difficulties it does struggle because his damage is kind of low, like, because all their healths are like increasing, it's kind of ridiculous, but other than that, yeah, I don't mind him. I see why he's a fan favourite, because he's good, he's useful as well, like. In PvP is not bad, obviously being able to deflect enemy shots with like a well-timed boomerang shield. Enemies chase you down, you've got yourself a trap down. It's ridiculous. It's just the only problem is you get to like different realms on the arenas, and the arenas don't really seem to change all that much. But so it just does so much damage, and like it's ridiculous. Lovely. Right, so now we're going into the paths and the soul gem. I ain't gonna lie, his soul gem's not very good. So the path I didn't go down was summon 4 stone traps at once, which you don't really need. Like, it's having 2 is enough. 75 damage I think it is each, that's fine. Then there's the improved armor, reduces damage dealt by enemies. That's actually like a really good ability, to be fair. Like, this is probably one of the best abilities he's got, but I just prefer the other skill tree. Enemies defeated by boomerangs spawn stonefish traps. So basically, this is really good for your aerial denial and being your tank. But if you just want kind of brute force and damage, I go up here because your boomerangs do even more damage, and then they also bounce off wall, which is just hectic. Because not only they'll hit an enemy, then bounce, hit another enemy. Then there's this one, the boomerang shield. Because normally you'll throw it and it goes around you once. This makes it, I think it does like 3 times and it does bonus damage, which is ridiculous. So not only is it hitting 2 extra times, it's also dealing bonus damage. And then there's this soul gem, which is like boomerangs pick up treasures, food and power-ups, which isn't that great. It's a rare occasion I'm ever going to use this to really pick up any type of treasure. But the only problem is his basic, oh god, I just dropped him off a pole. His only real problem is his basic attack boomerangs, because you can only, it's like drill sergeant, you can only throw them and you gotta wait for the other ones to come back. But luckily you can just throw, you can use a boomerang shield where you've got none in your hand, so that's normally alright.
This looks like it could be trouble for the Skylanders.
It says these sheep that you need to take out. These ones that slow you. Ah, lovely. Love to see it. Love to see it. And the fact that this knocks back now as well is really good. You can literally just like force people into getting knocked off cliffs, which makes him super strong. There's a chance that when we do a Nuzlocke it'll go to two Skylanders per element. But we'll be resetting them as well. It's not like all the other Nuzlocks you see on YouTube where it's like, oh yeah, they're always like fully upgraded Skylanders. All the Skylanders will be reset. I'll be altering some rules where like we can do the gongs and stuff if we use our but we've got to switch to another character to use the gongs. Ah, yeah, he's one of them Skylanders where I'm kind of glad I bought him. Like, unlike one Skylander which I bought and I'm like, I don't know why I did that. I literally, there's a Skylander I bought and I only bought him to add to the collection. And spoilers is Shroom Boom at the moment. Like, Shroom Boom is literally Zook but worse. Another Hoga. You just love to see like. I get all nostalgic playing all these other Skylanders. It's just ridiculous. Like, I remember my friend really not liking him, and we did get him to like max. We did go down both paths on Spyro's Adventure, and he just didn't like him, and he just kind of sat there and nobody ever used. Like, we never really used him. So I don't know. I think he's definitely underrated by me and like my friend when we used to play this, but It's definitely worth picking up. Like for definitely, it's fun to use. If them fists like had a timer and didn't just like end randomly like they kind of do, then it'd be a lot better. But because actually they get destroyed once they use once, that's where its problem comes in. Like look at this, I'm only on beginner just to show like all the skills and that lot and what I got like 4 levels off that. But the only thing that really puts me off Dino rank is its design. Like I get like it's obviously like a dinosaur, crocodile kind of hybrid, but its design's very odd. Let's get this chest and then we'll go in and have a look at his stuff again. So he's just really small, and I'm not gonna lie, his design could have been so much better. It looks more like a pig than anything. His first set of abilities are alright, other than that, because that's like literally all he does for that is you can throw your boomerang and you can like control it. It's kind of pointless. Both skill trees are completely usable. The only thing that lets him down is that ability and his soul gem. And to me personally, his design. So for that, I'm only gonna give him a 3.5. He's definitely worth picking up. Like, if you're not really that bothered about, if I won't also bring up design, I'd probably just get a 4. But the thing is, like, Camo got a 4, and that's because Camo looks amazing. Camo's kit is just so cool. But 3.5, he's definitely better than average. If you do not own him, go buy him because he's really good. I literally paid, I think it was £1.79 for him, and then there was £2 postage and packaging. That's it. So I paid about £3 or £4 for him. Like that's nothing. He's definitely worth picking up if you haven't got him. Try both skill trees if you've never played him because again, he's really good. But yeah. The next one, chances I'll be doing Lightning Rod or Stealth Elf. I currently have some Generation 3 Skylanders ready to do recordings for, but I'm not going to do them until I've finished Gen 1 and Gen 2. Gen 2 won't be long. I'll be doing a WoW Power video, but only for the WoW Powers I've got and seeing if like the WoW Powers actually increase their score. So the Series 2 that I own of the Series 1 characters, I'll be doing a separate video seeing if their WoW Power actually makes their score go up because I've saved them all onto my phone. But until then, I'll see you with the next one and thank you.